Is somebody there? Is somebody there? I know I heard somebody. What's up, guys? It is Rob from Movie Review Time, and I'm trying to communicate with the spirit through the white noise. Sometimes you can see an image, and they're trying to communicate with us, or you can even hear something. You just stare at it long enough. Getting goosebumps. Look at this. Anybody there? That's scary. All right, guys. When it comes to EVPs, I believe in that stuff. Electronic voice phenomenons. I do believe in ghosts and spirits, and that we can communicate with them through different ways. Technology. I believe in all that stuff, and I've had some experiences, nothing major, but experiences to where I believe. I mean, it's just no question. So the movie I'm going to talk about today, I believe is from 2004, and it was directed by Jeffrey Sachs, and it stars Michael Keaton, Chandler West, Deborah Unger, and it is white noise. Very, very awesome film about communicating with the dead through EVPs. It's a thriller, and Michael Keaton's awesome in this movie. But basically, Michael Keaton plays an architect named John, and he loses his wife in a tragic accident. He finds out, she doesn't come home, and he turns to this guy who is able to communicate with the dead through EVPs, electronic voice phenomenon, which is communication from beyond the grave. He makes a discovery that once the portal to the other side is open, there's really no telling what can come out of it. I mean, you can talk about like dark entities, or like people who are just lost, or unfinished business, or just, you never know what you're communicating with. He goes to this guy who can see through the static on a TV. Like when you play, like, for instance, when you had a VHS player and you would play a VHS tape, when the credits are done and the tape is done, all of a sudden there'd just be white static. There'd just be nothing but white. And in this film, you can see like images of ghosts trying to communicate through that. You can see like an outline of a person in that static, which what I was trying to do here. And you can hear things. You can hear them talk. Some of the EVPs, like, they just use like an audio device, and someone asks a question like, how did you die? And then you'll get like a response. which is pretty cool. In this movie, there's a lot of like television stuff, and Michael Keaton's character John becomes obsessed with it. He becomes obsessed with trying to get to find his wife, trying to communicate with his wife to find out what's going on here. But there's like these bad entities that Michael Keaton discovers. Even in the third act, it kind of ramps up a little bit because there's these dark entities that come through, and he finally does communicate with his wife. I love the ending to this movie. I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say Michael Keaton finds his answer on what it's like after death. There's a picture right there of someone appearing through the static. I mean, that's just like, man, that would creep anybody out. Like, honestly, if you saw that, what would you do if you saw that? I mean, that's honestly... It says the line separating the living from the dead has been crossed. I am not going to bed tonight. I'm going to sleep with 3 lights on. I am not that desperate to communicate with somebody on the other side through the TV. Just saying. So, the tragic accident of his wife really makes him become obsessed with trying to find her, trying to find answers. Really, really cool movie. It really fascinates me. A really good story. It's got some good special features here. It says, hearing is believing. Actual EVP sessions. Witnessed a live filming of chilling real-life EVP recording sessions. I always thought about doing an EVP because I live in front of that huge cemetery. I thought about going out there doing an EVP session. It says, recording the afterlife at home. A fascinating and chilling guide to make your own EVP recording. So there is a little bit of a guide to tell you what to do if you want to do this kind of stuff. It's got a EVP Experts featurette. Discover the strange history and extraordinary achievements of EVP through the experiences of leading authorities. There's a science to this kind of stuff, which fascinates me. I can't believe it. A lot of the stuff, a lot of these live sessions, you just can't believe it. Like, something that's unanswered and unexplained just happens, and you have no explanation for it. People have theories, and that's about it. That's all there is. But basically, that's the film. Really cool effects, really kind of creepy effects with the TV. you know, the ghosts appearing in the TV, or whether it be like you hear audio, you know, someone asks a question and then there you go. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Anyway, guys, I should probably finish this because I'm gonna unplug this TV. That's what I'm gonna do. White Noise, I give this movie a solid 9 out of 10. I really did enjoy this. It's a great supernatural thriller. Really, really do enjoy this. If you have not seen this movie, I suggest you watch it. It's gonna creep you out. Michael Keaton, one of my favorite actors of all time. Definitely check this out. White Noise. I think I know they made another movie too, I think. Another White Noise movie that had nothing to do with Michael Keaton, I don't think. Anybody there? Are you trying to communicate with me? Hello? Fuck this. Pull the plug. Try coming back on now. I'm not going to bed tonight. See you guys in the next one.